rainbow silk, and
Here's where
The
you
nose
see
looks terrific, Dr. Steinman. Doctor?
you know, looking at it now, I didn't realize how much her face sags. Scalpel?
Excuse me?
Scalpel.
Doctor, she's not booked for a facelift.
Let's just come in here and...
Doctor, stop cutting. Doctor, stop cutting. Get me the chief of surgery. Get me the chief of surgery now!
Yep.
Yep.
Batshit.
Mm-hmm. $10. First aid kits, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, go ahead and use one then.
Use some hypos.
Yeah, that's what you need to buy next.
Mm-hmm. Think.
Did you hack? Well, you don't really need to hack the thing down there.
Nah.
It would serve no purpose.
Mm-hmm. I think we're done here.
And it looks like it. Oh, there's... Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, reload it if you can. Yeah. I forget what the button is to reload. Square, maybe?
Square.
Square.
What?
Get out of the way of the turret. Get out of the way of the turret.
Out. Good call. Right in the face. Where you going?
Fuck you.
Gotta watch for those splicers. Yeah. Can you get up there?
I don't know.
I don't want to figure it out. I don't think you can because
I
of
don't think so.
because this right here. I think.
Yeah, I think that's what would have led up to there.
Yeah. No, doesn't look like you can. Gotta make sure though. What? Somebody attacking?
I think it's your security bot
Yeah.
fighting him. You're not looking too good, buddy. He's still kicking though.
Yeah. He's still.
He's tough, man.
He's okay.
Sounds like another tunnel collapse. Welcome to Rapture, the world's fastest growing pilot junk.
You still hear that shit,
Oh, flashbacks. And
At least those are flashbacks that make sense. They're your own.
Oh.
It's a little one. Here's your chance.
Aw, you can't take anything off of it.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a bouncer.
It's just you and me and all of the tasty Adam I can
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot next.
Tenenbaum.
Easy now, Doctor. He's just looking for a wee bit of Adam. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. That's not a child. Not anymore, it ain't. Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Peter, do not hurt her. Have you no heart?
Aye, that's a pretty sermon coming from the ghoul who cooked up them creatures in the first place. Took fine little girls and turned them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, boyo. You won't survive without the antidote. Things are carrying. Are you prepared to trade your life, the lives of my wife and child, for Tenenbaum's little Frankenstein?
Here. There is another way. Use this. Free from their
Nice
power.
catch.
I will make it to be worth your while. Somehow.
Alright, so
Here we come to the big moral decision of the game. Do we save them?
choose whether to rescue the little sister or harvest her. If you harvest her, you get maximum Adam to spin on plasma, so she will not survive the process. If you rescue her, you get less Adam, but the Tenenbaum has promised to make it worth your while.
Alright, when it comes down to pure numbers, there is barely any difference in the amount of Adam that you get
Except
between the two.
There's one thing. Time. And that is you get more right off the bat.
No. I'm talking about like pure numbers over the course of the game.
Yeah.
You barely get. I think it's like a difference of like somewhere around like 40 or 80 Adam in total.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, like in the course of the game between harvesting or rescuing.
Either way.
But if you rescue them, not only do you get those Adam boosts and stuff, but you also get extra like gene tonics and just other goodies in general.
Yep.
That is the benefit of rescuing them.
I always rescue them because...
So do I. Because there are definitely better benefits to that.
And this is the rescue scene. If you do rescue them, you get this.
The path of the righteous is not always easy, yes. The reward will become clear in time. Be patient.
It is very, very much worth it.
Tenenbaum's playing you for a sap. Those things may look like wee little girls, but looks don't make it so. You need all the Adam you can get to survive.
Now, he is partially right.
If you cross paths with another of them gatherers, guards, machines, make sure you pick up a new plasmid or two. That's if the price ain't too dear, of course.
Now, what's again I'll go saying,
I think the difference is when you rescue them, you get 80 Adam. If you harvest, you get 200.
Yeah.
Which is a huge difference
now
at that moment.
Right now, it's a huge difference. But also, Atlas isn't lying. When you rescue the little sisters, they don't just become normal little girls again. They're still little sisters. They're still Adam collectors, and they're still loyal to their Big Daddy masters. So.
Yes, but they're not blinded anymore.
So this machine is not actually broken. So you can actually spend Adam, which is another currency in this game, for different.
Yeah, it's used as a currency, but it's essentially like the genetic. I don't even know what to call it. Like kind of like a. What's the word I'm looking for? Catalyst.
Yeah.
That basically makes plasmids possible.
I think what I'm going to do is actually buy Armored Shell because I like it.
Yes, definitely.
And I like Enrage too, but I'm going to actually save the rest of my points.
See, I never found Enrage, at least for my playstyle anyway, I never found Enrage that useful.
It's not really useful, but it is fun.
Okay, I can give you that.
Not only are those little girls veritable atom factories, they're nearly indestructible. They regenerate any wounded flesh with stem versions of the dead cell. But their relationship with the implanted slugs is symbiotic. If you harvest the slug, the host will die. So you see, it's not like killing, Tenenbaum said. It's more like removing a terminal patient from life support.
Which, in a way, depending on the situation, is killing them. Depending on the situation, of course.
Depending on the situation.
If you do choose to harvest them instead of rescuing the little sisters, what happens is the little sister disappears, and you actually take a physical form of the slug that the atom comes from. Have you ever done it before?
Harvested them? Yeah. I've played both sides.
Because you have to for the achievements or the trophies in this case.
Good old loyal turrets. That is why you hack everything.
You're ready now. It's time to take on one of them big daddies. It won't be easy, but it's the only way to get to little sister and the atom they carry.
Electric Buck, I've noticed, are especially good against these guys, if you have it.
I do. There is no little sister ahead. To get the atom from her, you must deal with her Big Daddy first. So, I'm going to go ahead and save here, just because I think this is a good saving point. You can actually skip the Big Daddies altogether, because...
Yeah, you don't have to fight any of them. Yeah. There's certain story-driven parts where you have to fight them.
Right. And
but it's very rare.
Their neutral state is their yellow. Their attack state is red, where they hate you, and their friendly state is green. As you can see, he's in this neutral state, and
he get too
threatens
close?
you. Yeah, he threatens you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack him, So, here we go. Okay, now I need to run away.
Lead him toward the turrets. See, he's focused on...
And his weakness is the back. And you can't kill the little sister, so don't worry too much about that. Oh crap! Ow!
Yep, these guys pack a punch. One more good shot will do it.
Oh, missed. And he's dead.
It's got to be a good shot, though.
Yes.
Always search them, because, yeah, shitload of money.
$101, yep. And of course, rescue or harvest. Definitely
Always rescue. Now, like he said, if you're going for trophies or achievements, then yeah, you will want to play a game where you just purely harvest every last one. But if you're just playing the game for the experience, rescue.
Yep.
It's definitely better.
And they go back into the vents.
It makes it a little harder at first, but later on in the game it pays off tremendously.
Yep.
And it actually makes it easier later on.
And I think you get other perks and stuff too.
Are you almost back to emergency access? Come through as soon as you get there. You got Ryan's eye now. You won't hear them coming, but it'll be there before you know it.
Grenade to the face.
Yep. That was not, that did not feel good. I do want to kill that one. Kill that guy.
Oh yes, definitely.
We have to go that way anyway. Whoa, you jerk.
He's good. Not a direct hit, but... He tried to get away with a smoke bomb.
But he failed. And this
Grenade box?
have
nothing. It never has anything. I hate that they included it when it never has anything.
Yep.
Never.
It was probably one of those design things where, like, at the last minute they were like, you know, maybe they had grenades in this game, but they took it out.
Possibly. But then they just forgot to write that out of the... But you would think that if they noticed that later on, that they would just patch it.
Yep. Alright.
I mean, even before we started the game earlier. Huh. No problem.
I don't know how you managed it, but you did. Come through to Port Neptune now. I'm looking forward to shaking your hand.
Alright, Alice.
It's actually quite a while before we end up meeting him face to face, isn't it?
Yeah, I think. I forget if you meet him behind like a glass or something like that early on. I can't remember. Fontaine fellow, he's a crook. He's got the atom, and that makes him the governor. Here's something which can react to slow down the fluid.
Frank Fontaine. You can kind of consider him like the mob boss of Rapture.
Yeah.
Kind of like in Gotham City for Batman, there's like
Falcone.
Falcone, yeah.
And what's funny is in Batman, I don't really... Falcone's kind of a means to an end. Fontaine, on the other hand, I absolutely love. He's one of my favorite characters in all video games, period.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you've had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
And see, I like Atlas too, because Atlas is a no-nonsense kind of character. He's like, it doesn't matter the reasoning behind these attacks and behind what's going on. It just, all it matters is results. And that's not how I think. It's a very different way of me, the way I think, because the way I think is, reasons matter, details matter.
Yeah. I just wanted to point out, very, very early prototype version of a Big Daddy.
Yeah.
It doesn't say it, but that's what it is, essentially.
These are the Rosies.
No. The Rosies are a lot more bulky.
Well, yeah, they're a lot more bulky, but that's the same mask.
Oh, well, yeah.
Right, this is a gene bank. Of course, you can swap your plasmids.
Yeah, if you have other plasmids.
Do I not have any strength ones?
I guess not. Physical. No.
I guess I don't. Interesting. Okay, where...
well, what was Wrench Jockey? Under combat.
Combat, and of course the engineering tonics and the plasmids.
Physical, I think, affects like your stealth, your speed, stuff like that.
Yes, good call. Which we will get eventually. Do I need anything from here? I do need Eves. Okay, so this is where it shows you where you can only get these when you hack. I will go ahead and hack this one.
Alright, pretty straightforward path there. I would go ahead and, or that works too. See, that's what I'm saying. You have a different thought process when it comes to, finding your path on here. That's why it bugs me, and at the same time I understand it.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Oh, it makes perfect sense, man. I understand. And
switch it out. Like I said, it works, so I can't complain. But it still bugs me for some reason. I'm weirdly OCD like that.
And I'm going to use a lot of my money here because you do get you can only have a maximum of $500, and you reach that maximum quite a bit in this game. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like your immediate, at least my immediate reaction to this kind of stuff is like you want to save money as much as possible. You want to save it. And you realize very quickly, you need to spend your money. You're only hurting yourself.
Yep.
Because, yeah, that maximum...
What crawls in my garden?
The first,
Spider Slicer.
Spider Slicer. I couldn't remember what it was called.
Ugh. I hate those fuckers. So damn creepy.
Some of the tankiest, enemies in the game.
I was about to say, like, no, the Brute Splicers, then I remember, wait, that's not this game.
What'd you say?
The Brute Splicers, those are in Bioshock 2.
Yeah.
I would hack that first.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and hack this, just because.
Just in case.
Alright.
I'm just trying to find where would be a good stopping point for a quick break. Because I don't know about you, but I'm getting a wee bit hungry.
I'm fine with stopping whenever.
We'll go ahead and, yeah, hack this.
Let's take a peek to what we have in store.
I was going to say, I definitely heard that Big Daddy.
Yeah. That is that's a Rosie.
Yeah.
That's 100% Rosie.
I mean, bouncers are definitely, like, they're bigger, they're bulkier.
And there's a few Big Daddies in here that I want to get. And before I actually attack them...
There's 3 of them in this area?
And before I attack them, I do want to get a few things before I... because I think there's a few plasmids that'll help me.
Some plasmids. I know there's at least a couple of gene tonics hiding around.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we'll go ahead and
just
take a break here.
Bounty.
Yeah. Will we be continuing today or
yeah.
later? Okay.